This playthrough is rated E10+.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Sly 4, Thieves in Time. In the last episode, we helped this damsel in distress, Carmelita Fox, which we don't even know how she got here in the first place, which is odd. But looked like that was a trap for Sly and friends. They've been captured. The only people around are the kid himself and Carmelita Fox, who's temporarily joined the group until Sly is saved. So let's get this jail bust in the works. Oh, right, I forgot I don't have a parachute, but luckily we don't take fall damage.
This river is dangerous, but it leads back to the prison. Way I figure it, they won't be expecting us to come this way. You sure you're up to this, Miss Fox?
That's Inspector Fox, but just call me Carmelita. Thanks for the rescue, by the way.
My pleasure. Inspector? You some kind of sheriff? How'd you get mixed up with Sly?
It's a long, complicated story. Right now, I need to rescue that ringtail, so I can wring his neck.
Ooh-wee, you are feisty. You remind me of this one little gal who...
So, what's this prison like, anyway?
Well, plenty of fire, for starters.
Terrific. Let's get going.
I've never heard of a steamboat or whatever that you had to press like a railroad cart or whatever, but hey, there's first time for everything. I mean, this is a world with anthropomorphic animals and time travel, so why not, right? Yeah, I wonder, the first time working together, outside of him trying to save her, I wonder how they'll put their skills to the test. Her being a modern day cop, she's a kip and he's a criminal. How would they work together? I mean, technically her was the electronic. I forgot what technically her pistol's called, her electric pistol or whatever. I mean, would that basically beat everyone in this timeline?
Miss Carmelita, you didn't forget how to use that pistol, did you?
Not a chance.
Let's tutorialize it for you, shall we?
To pull the trigger, and I can press and hold the L1 button to focus my aim.
You got him on the run.
So basically, you get an aim.
I cannot wait to give that ringtail a piece of my mind.
Get back, Carmelita.
Can I catch up with
Well,
Cooper?
heck hath no fury like a
Furry
woman's
tail.
scorn. Oh, you're the one who wanted to change. Oh, so you could either dynamite the.
Get blown to smithereens.
But you're the one who wanted to change him from being a criminal, so, I mean, yeah, not that he should be punished for it. You know what I mean. I mean, he is a...
You losers want some of this?
He is... Whoops. Yeah, for having... For auto-aiming, I'm taking more damage than I should. Yeah, whoops. Sorry about that. I was like, man, this is what happens when you don't play for a week. You lose your groove, man. Groovy.
One of you losers want some of this?
Wow, those machine gun those machine gunners like take the HP out like really fast. I mean, we have infinite ammo, so I guess there's really no reason not to just keep shooting, you know.
Nice shooting, Carmelita.
How about less sweet talk and more action? Tennessee, it looks like you'll have to go on ahead. I'll find another way there.
Yeah, Carmelita bases all her abilities on a gun instead of actual like acrobatics or anything like that. So it's like, if we want to jump around, that's a Cooper's job in this case. So luckily, Tennessee has basically all the same skills as Sly for all intents and purposes, except for obviously he has a gun. Who needs courage? Am I right? Oh, no, I jumped so far that it just took me to the next objective. I didn't even have to do the other part. Oh, it looks like we're pretty much on. I was about to say the alarm's already going off, so there's really no reason to sneak, is there? So wait, would I get taken out if I? Just come back in. Just don't step in the green stuff.
Well, bring it on then, boys.
Oh, there it is. Oh. Oh. Oops. I almost forgot how to... Oh. I guess I just had to... I almost forgot some of the abilities, weirdly enough. Yeah, if you, like, watch this in a, like, on a playlist or whatever, you're probably like, why would you mess up? You just played this. I'm like, well, you know. Although sometimes when I do these types of recordings, sometimes I'll do, like, multiple ones back to back. I usually try not to, just to kind of keep myself, because if I, like, do, like, a whole set of recordings and then come back to this, like, a month later, my video will be even worse, because I'll be like, I haven't played this in a month, so, you know. I've done that a few times when my other priorities take holds. I have to. Oh, I didn't. I just realized there was a TNT tank there. But yeah, when some business lingers its head, I have to make time so I don't do this while I'm busy with all that. So I guess that's all. All I have to do is interact with a stick or a lever. Alright, time to go back down. Meet the lovely Miss Fox.
Face it, you can't beat the Tennessee kid.
Tennessee, this way.
Tennessee. I was about to say, Tennessee isn't really that great of a state anyway. Oh. Nah, I don't even live in that great of a state either, so I guess I can't. Whoops. Whoops.
That can't be messed with.
I kept pressing the wrong button when I was
Looks like we got company.
Wonder how many different guns. Oh, she has an auto fire option.
Company, Miss Carmelita, and not the friendly kind. I'll keep the rats
Set
still,
it up.
and you blast
HP
those
again.
Why don't you guards just get out of my way?
Yeah, keep it still.
We got attackers.
I've
to
got
the left.
infinite ammo.
Maybe you should just focus on the missions. Tennessee.
Attackers to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am,
Steady,
stuck in the
Tennessee.
middle of Carmelita. Ah! Why am I
Looks like we got
failing
company,
at
Miss
this game?
Carmelita,
This game is not hard.
the friendly kind.
It isn't. I swear to you
Keep the
viewers.
rats still, and you
Well, actually, what does that say about? What does that say to me when I say that the game's not hard and I fail a couple of times?
We got attackers
I think it's
to the
just because I'm
left.
trying to play it more.
Maybe you should just focus
I
on
don't know
the
what the word would be. Like, I try to like not just spam attacks, you know. I really just got to play it like, hey, if I can do it, just do it. You know, don't restrict yourself. You know.
We're going swimming.
Well, nothing wrong with swimming, but we are in a dangerous boat. Straight shoot, Tex. But the name's Tennessee. All right, Tennessee. Even though Tennessee really is in the south.
There mean business. Huh? That switch looks kind of important.
There's only two kinds of animals in this world: steers and other steers. Which are you? No. Oh, I thought for some reason I thought those were like sticking out, so I'd have to jump over them, but no. This game doesn't go that complicated with some of the stuff. So we got to get to another switch because Carmelita can't do acrobatics. Yeah, she doesn't. She skipped a leg day, so yeah, you never skip leg day. Now you gotta keep remind myself to keep a lookout for. Oops, press the. I mean, I guess I could. And of course, we also have infinite ammo with this thing too. So.
Shoot, time's a wasting. Pick it up, Tennessee.
Oh, is it? You know, I think I remember finding out that that's like almost maybe like an insta kill, but it does like a bunch of damage. So just gotta remember to do that. Ow! You got me, partner. You got me. Ow! Come on, man. I mean, might as well just wait for this thing to charge. Okay, it didn't. It didn't. Maybe it only does it when it's specific certain things or whatever. Oh. Maybe it can only be when those switches are
I
involved.
hope you boys got
That's
a
a bit
backup
interesting.
plan.
Got a backup plan to the backup plan to the backup plan. I guess I can. For some reason I thought I'd need to get a running jump or something, you know. That's just stuff to do. Oh. Interesting. Okay. I got a decent amount of HP.
This is almost as fun as a
Ow.
sack of gold nuggets.
Sack of gold nuggets. He said that's as fun as a sack of gold nuggets, or it's worth the sack of a gold. Yeah, whatever. So we're good. Well, oh, I didn't. I meant to jump on the box, not off it. You know. I said across her nose, not up it. All right, let's try that again. Man, my platforming skills just miss. Because I don't remember failing this many times in the previous games, and then cut to me failing like a million times in the previous games, and me saying the exact same thing. And you know what they say? We humans are creatures of habit, so we tend to do the same thing depending on the situation.
You fellas are messing with the wrong outlaw.
Why is it? Oh, I'm supposed to hold it down. That's right. Yeah, I don't know why I wasn't. Man, see, this is what happens when you don't play this game like play games all the time. You start forgetting like little details about it. Yeah, see, it's a one
Could have
shot.
done that in my sleep.
It's a headshot. Or no, what was that from that one movie? It's a kill shot! It's a kill shot! Watch out, it's a kill shot!
You get a mighty irritating.
There you go, that's how you do it. I was about to say, what? Ah, man, I didn't hold it down long enough. Man, good thing these are cartoon bullets and not actual bullets. Otherwise, I would have been dead already.
These galoots are not smart.
Actually, even most games. Even most game mechanics that use actual guns will kill you in one shot.
Get your boots on,
Back to
gang.
the-
Tennessee's on the way.
Gang, there's only you and
Tennessee,
Carmelita.
this
What are
way.
you talking about? Wait, what's the point of going? Is that just in case I fall off or something? Oh, there's a secret there. I was like, what's the point of that? I knew there was a reason. Well, at least I'm getting some. I forgot what, can I check? Right now I've got monkey paraglider, which just changes how the paraglider looks. And I think it turns in the Suzaru or whatever logo. And camo are these just all I thought you got other things for. I think you do, but camo paraglider, which just turns it into a camo thing. So yeah, I definitely have to off screen or when I get to a later point in the game just to try to find all the secrets so I can show them all off where they are all hidden. I'm trying to figure out how I found them last time. I don't think I used a guide to look all them up. So it could be, I mean, maybe I did, but I could have swore I found them all eventually. Because you can tell I've done it if you if you see the trophy logo, it says I've 100% this, and I found all the secrets too. I don't know, maybe there is an item later on that tells you, but I could have swore that the only item that you get that tells you where things are is just for when it comes to clue bottles and like the safe. We almost there to the jail.
Follow me, Tennessee.
Hey, just what? Why couldn't you? Your jump is pretty high. I mean, that's even higher than I could. It's pretty impressive. Wait, what's the point of this one again? Oh, no secrets. So, I think only each level, each like major stage only has like one secret. Yeah, you could jump, but you can't shoot through this block now, can you? Not so great now, are you, Carmelita? Well, I mean, she was like one of Interpol's most, I don't know if it's decorated, but
You go on. I'll stay here and cover you.
All right, who wants to be slain?
I made you self-made once, and I'll do it again.
that almost makes Tennessee kind of OP when you think about it, when he can just like insta-kill people pretty quickly. If you only have to wait a few seconds for that thing to charge too. Oh, I bet that. Okay, they respawn. Ah.
I hope you boys got a backup plan.
Alright, where's the... Trying to see if I can...
Looks like some dope are still looking for a fight.
Make sure not to be like right next to these things when they blow up. Oh, I took too much damage. Whoops. Sorry, sir. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, let's just do it. Oh, I did.
Well, bring it on then, boys.
I guess I have to find a way to hit them all at the same time. Oh, never mind. At least according to Bentley, I only have to...
It's Cooper! Oh, nice of you to show up. Oh, yes.
Tennessee, just one more lock. Could have done that in my sleep.
I did hit it, didn't I? Yeah.
Carmelita, are you all right?
I am. No thanks to you. I should leave you in that cage after what you pulled, Sly Cooper.
I know. Look, I can explain everything.
Why, if it wasn't for this handsome and charming gentleman, I wouldn't even be here.
Oh, shucks. Handsome and charming? Really? Look, Carmelita, I know...
Save it, Sly. All I want to know right now is how I get back to Paris.
Actually, Carmelita, I was more curious how you got here in the first place.
But guys, where's the van?
We'll have to track it down later, Murray. Now, what were you saying, Carmelita?
It's a long story, Bentley. Let's get moving and I'll tell you.
Well, it looks like the household of Carmelita and Sly Cooper is on rocky ground. She seems to have a thing for his ancestor. I don't know I don't know how bad that would make me feel if you lost someone and then they found out that you're either a relative. Actually, that has happened in real life where people get together with someone else's a brother or something like that, and you're like, man, that just would be just messy.
When I saw that arrogant little, that no good lying, I should have tied his mangy tail around his neck. I should have blasted that smug look right off his face. I should probably just finish my story. After the Cooper gang escaped at the museum, I decided to follow my nose and take a look around. I'd been investigating the trading of stolen antiquities on the black market, but I'd never guessed that two-faced ringtail was involved. Then as I turned a corner, I was stunned to see a huge stash of stolen treasure right there in the museum. And even more shocking, Cyril Le Paradox himself unloading them. I couldn't believe it. The billionaire art collector and museum patron was behind this? I was so surprised that by the time I reacted, his goons already had me covered. Then that slimy sawed-off runt had me thrown into some vile machine. And the next thing I knew, I was playing cowboys and criminals. The Old West? Time travel? It was completely loco. Sure, Le Paradox had done some time in his youth, but he'd been squeaky clean ever since. And Interpol had never considered him a suspect. There were rumors about the source of his wealth, but nothing had ever been proven. Now I knew I'd solved that mystery. And of course Cooper and his little friends were involved somehow. Why was I not surprised? The Fleabag tried to feed me some story about having to rob the museum to save the future. But I was done listening to that liar. I needed to get back to Paris. But that toad toothpick had stolen Murray's van, and Bentley's time machine along with it. I finally cracked the case, and now I was stuck in this lousy dust bowl with the Cooper gang. I don't know what made me angrier. Not being able to bust the lowlife skunk, or being trapped here with that lying ringtail. Ooh! The only bearable thing about this whole mess was that at least Cooper's ancestor was a gentleman.
Yep. Who knows how bad it could get? Watch out, Sly. Your debonair ancestor is going to take over Carmelita's affections. Here, let's see if there's any new one. Yep, there's always seems to be a new one after every major section.
Is that clear? Why? Because he aggravates my ear holes. Gives me headache.
I'm just seeing if there's any that are particularly I've got to have right now. Not really.
Whatever. But they don't work.
Yeah, I'll just. Usually I end up using Sly most anyway because it's just easier that way. So.
Nothing works. So, any guard
all right, let's see. Who do we? Oh, we play as Mary next.
A permanent job shining my train.
Well, I probably shouldn't be starting a new mission, but yeah, I'll make up for me dying so many times during that one thing. But yeah, you can tell Carmelita's a little annoyed. But Sly did actually have a reason. He did need to steal that thing to get back in the past. But it's one of those things where they need to work out their aggression for a while, which almost makes you wonder if their relationship at all was even in a good place. If it takes this to like, you know, almost destroy it in the first place, you're just like, maybe it was on rocky ground in the first place. Maybe you need to go to. Did they have therapy counseling in this world? Maybe not. Anywho, yeah, but just because I wasted some time, died a few times, I don't know how long I'll do the next mission. I may stop in the middle of it, seeing. We'll see how fast. I mean, like I said, sometimes these missions can go like super quick, so something I can get there without getting seen. It looks like I was able to, so. Alright. What's Murray's job?
Alright, thanks to the Bug and Toothpick's office, we have a pretty clear idea of what's going on. Toothpick plans on moving the stolen gold out of the mine using his special train. Unfortunately, that train is now also being turbocharged by our van. And need I mention that we're stranded in time unless we recover it? Well, anyway, it's useless to go after the train in the mine. Toothpick will have stepped up security since our escape, and the place will be crawling with guards. We're going to have to hit that train while it's rolling, but first, we're going to have to catch it, and we'll do that by diverting its route. After surveying the rail system, I've determined there are 3 key track switches we will need to throw, and Toothpick has entrusted the keys to 3 of his toughest henchmen, Wildman Wiesner, Frenchie Lestage, and Red-Eye Robles. Furthermore, these guys keep the keys around at all times. The good news is that during the Toothpick Appreciation Festival, there are a number of contests, and all of them will be competing. Murray, I took the liberty of entering you in the Bare Knuckle Brawl contest. Wildman is the defending champion, and he's sure to have the key on his person. Sly, I hope you're feeling fast because you're going to be competing in the crookedest race in the West, the Toothpick 500. Frenchie happens to be the defending champ, so it's a sure bet it's his time that you'll have to beat. Carmelita, you'll be up against Red-Eye in the shooting contest. As the defending champ, he keeps the trophy close by, with the 3rd key inside. Now let's get going. We don't have any time to waste.
I think it's kind of almost kind of funny how they just immediately just get absorb Carmelita into the group and give her something to do, you know, even after all the. Then again, they've worked with her before. It's just kind of interesting sometimes where they're just like, all right, let's just use her assets because I mean she's got a pulse pistol or whatever that never runs out of ammo, so why not? So I guess we're starting to prepare for the final thing. So.
This here's the annual toothpick brawl-a-thon. Ain't no rules except that if you want a shot at the champ, you gotta fight your way through the ranks first. Looks like we got ourselves a sucker. Yeah, I mean challenger. So let's get on with it. Fighting out of the pink corner from parts unknown. Weighing more than he should. The challenger. Hooray! Let's hope he fights better than last year's contestant. May he rest in peace. And in this corner, needing no real introduction, weighing in a little more every minute, you're howling hard, the Coyote!
I don't know why everyone's mocking the hippo for his weight. The hippos are the most dangerous land mammals in the world. What's wrong with you people? Anyway, I think Murray has unique fighting mechanics for this, or just the way he like actually fights, because of the it being more. He's using more boxing gloves, but isn't this kind of a kind of unfair? All these people against Murray. But then again, what's the line? I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me. You're stuck in here with me. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, not very much of a boxer, as you can tell. It looks like he's just like throwing his fists out. It's just like, oh, I'm gonna swing my fists. If you're in the way and get punched, it's your fault. I mean, I'm not a boxer, but I know that's not proper etiquette. I'll butter your bread. I'll jelly your jam. Just gotta put in. I mean, this is a little bit before that time, but hey, never too late to be a gentleman boxer. Yeah, this shouldn't be too hard as long as I pay attention. Although I said that, and I've died a few times already. Can you actually do that? No, I guess you can't do that. I was trying to see if you could actually do the pick them up and throw them type of thing. Alright, now can we fight the champ?
It looks like we got ourselves a contender, and he's earned the right to face the champ. So, without further ado, in this corner, weighing too much to mention, the Horned Heavyweight, the Battling Beefcake. He puts the bull in bully, your defending champion, Wildman!
Oh, Wildman, you almost look like you have the same model as every other bull in this game. You even have the same, like, money bag on your belt. Weird, huh? Oh. I forgot if you could actually block it. I think you can. I do have my twist and turn. I'm not, whoops. Let's see if there's any other. Do you have any other? No, you just have the glove punch. Okay. Making sure. I'm trying to see. I guess you just have to hit him once and then back off. That seems to be the. Unless I get hit by.
Sucker punches the Murray.
Yo, Fred Mursky.
TKO! You got it, Murray. Now get the key. Be careful,
Did you just throw that thing up?
This race is dangerous. They say it's called the 500 because that's how many racers have lost their lives. Also, the course has several checkpoints that you'll need to reach in time to stay in the race. Speaking of which, the only way you're gonna move fast enough is to use that ball. You're gonna need to stay on it the whole race.
Not a problem, because
Don't say it!
that's how I roll.
He's on a roll. Oh, well, all right. I think we'll end off on that pun.
Feel like
Will
I'm
we be
in
able to
circus.
beat the races and finish off the rest of the situation to beat Toothpick, save the past, and get Carmelita back to her own time? Find out next time in the next episode of Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.